Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, alhamdulillah, salatu wassalamu ala Rasulullah. First of all, I would like to thank the Stand With Yemen Coalition and all the organizers for inviting me and be generous with me to give me 5 minutes. I hope we start the count after thanks and after welcoming words. So really I'm very happy to be here today, not to see the tragic photos of our people suffering, but to see how our brothers and sisters in Malaysia are very concerned about the tragic situation going on here. So thank you so much for Malaysia. Thank you so much for this generous country who opened the hearts before the gates for Yemenis. But as the organizer being generous with me to give me 5 minutes, I hope that being generous was to open their hearts to me and to my words, because I think that, and I believe that, such an event carrying the title of Stand With Yemen, Yemen should be the priority in this event. And my advice, my sincere advice, that the organizers be more courage, more precise, more honest, more humanitarian, to change the title to Stand Against Saudi, because this is the real title of this event. And we highly appreciate to have I highly appreciate to have a political symposium, not a humanitarian symposium. And I'm ready to attend a political symposium against Saudi. I will attend that also. But to say it is a humanitarian symposium to stand with Yemen, while I'm hearing only against Saudi, I'm not here to defend Saudi, they can do themselves. But here, I'm very touched and hearted. I see it honestly. To see some people walking in our tears and pains just to attack politically another party. Really, I'm so sorry to say that. I'm very touched and hearted by that. We welcome every help from all our brothers, all our friends all around the world. Alhamdulillah, a lot of people talking about Yemen and they want to help. Our Malaysian brothers was one of the first agencies, Malaysia Global Peace, Malaysia Relief Agency. And I surprised when they convinced me at my office to go by themselves, because I was worried about them to go there, very dangerous. But Alhamdulillah, they insisted and they went there and they did and still doing a very great job. So thank you for Malaysia Global Peace and thank you for Malaysia Relief Agency. And let me put my voice with Dr. Chandra. Really, I'm very thankful for him because he spoke about a very important thing. Do we went in depth to know what's going on in Yemen? No, we don't do that. Even the media, as he said, I like to do it. Thank you so much, Doctor. Really, our Malaysian brothers, as well as a lot of people, they need to go more in depth to know the Yemeni situation. It's not just to show sympathy. We are welcoming that. I'm very thankful. But you have to go in depth. Are Yemenis, and Alhamdulillah, I am very happy when I appointed to Malaysia as an ambassador, not to any other country, because I love Malaysia. And I know that we have a long historical relationships. Our grandfathers, our fathers came to this land, to the South Asia, in order to, as traders, but they spread the word of Islam, not by sword, not by a single drop of blood, peacefully, by mercy, by values. And now, mashallah, hundreds of thousands, millions of people in this region of the world become Muslims, and they will go to Jannah, inshallah, because our fathers and grandfathers came to this land to spread the word of Allah peacefully and by mercy and values and morals. So do you think, my brothers and sisters, we in Yemen are crazy enough to fight each other like this? Are we crazy that one Muslim saying Allahu Akbar, killing another one saying Allahu Akbar? I think the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Al-Iman Yamani wal-Hikmah Yamaniya, the faith is Yamani and the wisdom is Yamani. So, are we wise enough to do this? Are we crazy enough to do this? No, we are not. And I like the way of His Excellency the Minister, our dear brother, I like always to talk to him because he talks Arabic very nice. Dear Minister, I like the way you always refer to our supreme reference, the Quran. I like that really. And we go to the same school, we are from the same school. But also in the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَإِن طَائِفَتَانِ مِنَ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ اقْتَتَلُوا فَأَصْلِحُوا بَيْنَهُمَا. If there are two groups of Muslims, of believers, fight each other, you have to bring them peacefully together. And we did that a long time. When we start our revolution in 2011, and let me say that this is not to defend Saudi Arabia. 2011, Yemen was near to the war status. But by the help of our brothers, Arab brothers, by Saudis especially, they make pressure on Ali Abdullah Saleh, our ex-president, Allah yarham, already killed by Houthis. They make pressure on him to come to the table and sign the Gulf initiatives, under which the Yemenis undergone 10 months of peaceful discussion. And we reached to the outcomes of the national Yemeni dialogue, which stated that Yemen will transfer to federal system. We solved the southern problem, we solved the Sa'da of Al-Houthis problem, we solved a lot of historical problems. But suddenly happened what is going on. So for that we complete the ayah in Quran. فَإِنْ بَغَتْ إِحْدَاهُمَا عَلَى الْأُخْرَى. No choice. Why we Yemenis, the wise, the faithful, those who are sent by the Prophet, go to war, went to war. It's not our choice. It's not easy. I was with the Minister of Foreign Affairs when our brother Fahmi, I don't know where is he, show us one photo from Mu'alla, Aden, my place. That means that woman, either my neighbor, maybe one day will be one of my family. Do you know that? Are you feel that I will be happy of that? But I asked them a question. Nobody is happy by seeing these photos. We are pleased from our inside, but no choice. When we found a group of people talking about the divine rights of rulers, the one Minister Mujahid talked about, we are against racism. When we found a group by force, they want to implement the divine rights of rulers in Yemen just because they have the holy blood in their body. But why we are like paper tags for them? Nobody can accept that. And we tried peacefully. We went to Geneva 1, we went to Geneva 2, we went to Geneva 3, we went to Kuwait, peace talk. We went finally to Sweden, and here we have the ambassador of Sweden. And we were very happy with the outcomes of the Stockholm. But what happened? We're still facing the same group who tried to, by force, carrying weapons, attack city after city until they reached to the capital of Sana'a and tried to kill our elected president. We are very proud of the Malaysian experience of peacefully transfer of power. Very proud of that. But we have our elected president, our legitimate president. How we cannot stand with him? How we can just surrender him to them? They tried to kill him in Sana'a twice. They tried to kill him in Aden. After he managed to escape to Aden, they destroyed the presidential palace by air forces. Because of that, why Saudi intervened. And you know, I'm a live witness, because I was a governor at that time of Hadramaut. Before I posted here in Malaysia, I was the governor of Hadramaut Governorate. And our president, after they tried to kill him in Aden twice by strikes, he came to me in the night of 26th of March 2015, asking to stay with me in my palace, the governor palace. But you know what was my reply? Excellency, I'm so sorry, it's too late. My cell is surrounded now by the troops of Al-Houthi in the presidential palace. I cannot have you with me because I'm already surrounded. So please go away. And we guided him safely to the Omani border. That night only started the Arab coalition operation in Yemen on 26th of March. So people who want to know the truth about what is going on in Yemen, they have to go beyond the Saudi intervention. If you are truth seekers, But people just stay and stand at that point. And if they want to go beyond that, they jump. The year 2015, the year 2014, they jump to the historical issues. No. Like that little girl, pity her. When they memorized her all this talk, to talk about President Al-Hamdi, myself was not born that time. To know about President Al-Hamdi, who is one of our best presidents, to talk about Al-Juf petrol or oil. Really, I'm very sad to see that petty girl memorizing these leading questions given to her. I hope, last word, I already finished, alhamdulillah. So please, to stand with Yemen, there's a lot of ways. And we really thank Malaysia. There's, I'm sorry to quote, there's one Malaysian proverb I just heard from one of my friends. I'm so sorry, my Malay was 6 seconds not good. Kira di hutan disusukan, anak di rumah mati kelaparan. So, you can stand with Yemen by stand with Yemenis here in Malaysia, Excellency. We have around 17,000 to 18,000 Yemenis here in Malaysia. Most of them, they came here because of the situation. So instead of the translation, I think instead to feed the monkey in the jungle while the kid at home is hungry, so you can't do a lot of them. We just seek some relaxation of immigration, some relaxation for education and health, some relaxation for employment. Yemeni people, even we are having broken country today, but we stand with full of pride, full of dignity. We are not beggars. Yemenis are not beggars. They are hard workers. They can work for themselves. So, Excellency, thank you so much. Thank you for organizing. I'm so sorry. And please, Ma'af Zahra Dan because I'm talking this way for only one reason. This is Yemen. This is my country you are talking about. Thank you so much.